What's up guys, it's Asian Power. Welcome back to another video. Today's video we're going to be going over all the details that just came out for the roadmap for Season 1 for Vanguard and for Warzone. Obviously we are getting that brand new map Caldera for Warzone here on Wednesday if you do own Vanguard. If you don't, it'll be available on the 9th. But we're going to go over all the details that Call of Duty just posted. I will leave a link if you guys want to read this down. I'll leave a link down in the description below if you guys want to read this for yourself. But let's dive right into the information. All right, so here is the roadmap that we got here on Twitter from Call of Duty. Goes over all the different things that we need to know that are coming for multiplayer, Warzone, and etc. So as you can see down here at the bottom, we're getting a bunch of new guns. We're getting 2 melee weapons and then 3 regular ranged weapons. Obviously, we're getting the anti-cheat that we already know that's coming. Obviously, here at the bottom, it shows you the 3 new operators, Francis, Lewis, and Isabel. And it shows some of the skins here on the side. It's going to be like a very tropical themed, islandy themed. So we can definitely expect that when it comes to Warzone Pacific. All right, let's talk about the details of the 5 new free weapons in Season 1. Most of them will be coming in the Battle Pass. It says for the first time in Call of Duty history, players will receive not just 2, but 3 free functional weapons in a seasonal battle pass system, and later this season a new SMG as an additional melee weapon. All right, at tier 15 of the battle pass, you'll be getting a new assault rifle called the Cooper Carbine. An American hybrid rifle with SMG-like properties, the Cooper Carbine is a short-range assault rifle that's easy to control with a fast firing. It could be compared to the Automaton, another popular fast-firing assault rifle that community members have gravitated towards since launch. By default, the Cooper Carbine has a slightly slower fire rate, shorter effective range, and a bit more horizontal recoil, but in exchange offers better damage per shot, quicker centering speed, and a bigger default magazine. Dive into the gunsmith and you'll find attachments that can boost its rate of fire past 1000 RPM, which is extremely fast. And the Thompson, which is probably the fastest fire rate gun in the game, is at like 800, I believe. But 1000 is very fast. Put its damage into 3-shot elimination territory in multiplayer, or provide a 60-round drum mag that fully commits this weapon to its SMG roots. This, I believe, will probably be very popular when it comes to Warzone. 60-round mag, super fast fire rate. People are going to be using this as an SMG as their secondary in Warzone, I guarantee it. I expect it to be a solid mid-range option for Warzone Pacific in multiplayer, or as an overkill backup to the other range weapons in the Battle Pass system. There you go. Try to read a little bit further. It's pretty much backed up what I just said. Also, it'll also probably be a very viable option when it comes to sniper support. All right, the Gorenko anti-tank rifle. It's a sniper rifle, will be available at tier 31 of the Battle Pass system. A heavy semi-automatic rifle, the Gorenko offers the most damage per shot by any ballistic-based weapon, capable of one-shotting enemies in multiplayer with ease. Even though it is semi-auto, follow-up shots may be hard to take due to the incredible kick its high-caliber bullets produce. So this kind of reminds me, just from reading this and from what I imagine, I believe it's probably going to be like the Barrett from Cold War. It was super heavy. Well, it had a lot of kick and it was semi-auto, but that's what it just immediately made me think about. All right, we're getting a Sawtooth melee weapon at battle tier 37. That's actually pretty cool looking. Dang, it's got like the Islander village vibes. That's crazy. Available right at launch will be the Katana. This is gonna be sweet. The single-edged Japanese longsword adds another deadly close-quarter combat option alongside the FS fighting knife and Sawtooth. This is gonna be sweet. I wonder if it's gonna be locked behind some challenges that you have to do, but I'm definitely gonna be unlocking this because that's my guy right there. That's so dope. In season, we're getting a new gun called the Well Gun SMG. A prototype developed by Captain Butcher's SOE, the Well Gun finds its way into Vanguard arsenal despite being produced in limited quantities. Similar to the Sten with the default ammo it chambers, the Well Gun is extremely compact and relatively decent balanced thanks to its built-in grips. Unlock the Katana and the Well Gun during Season 1 in Vanguard or Warzone Pacific, either through a challenge or within the new store bundles, both arriving during the season. So Katana's gonna be locked behind challenges, like I just said at the very beginning. In season, the gun will be available behind challenges or in-store bundles as well. This one kind of reminds me of the Milano with a slower fire rate and damage, probably a higher damage per bullet, but because that's kind of what the Sten is. So this one, it could be very good in Warzone. We're just gonna have to see how it actually behaves, because all the guns are gonna have different stats in Warzone. So it's gonna be interesting to try to figure out all the meta, but I'm super excited to try out new things when it comes to the new Warzone Pacific map. All right, this is just going over all the operator skins. That's kind of cool. Tier 95 and 100, awaken the fire within your inner operator. That's cool. It's like a tribal fire skin. That's pretty dope. And before that, I was going over the gun skins, all available in the battle pass, so that'll be great. All right, this is going over Vanguard multiplayer. We're getting a brand new map. Well, it's a reimagined or remastered map, and it's called Radar. It's a remake of the fan favorite MW3 map, Dome. I absolutely loved it. So many awesome memories on that map. A lot of bad memories too, now that I think about it. It was a crazy spawn trap map. Like, you could get stuck in some really bad spawn traps. So I really hope that they fix and predict spawns correctly on Radar so that we don't have to deal with that, because that would be awful. All right, the Gamemode Control is coming back to Call of Duty Vanguard multiplayer, so that will be available when the new season drops. 2 new perks and Incendiary lethal grenades for loadouts. Ready those loadouts for some new perks and equipment. Through the Season 1 Battle Pass, you can unlock 3 new options across all Vanguard loadouts, which are set to rival the already stiff competition between the lethal equipment and perk 1 and 2 slot choices, which is great because perk 1's got a ton of great perks already in it. Perk 2 has some decent ones, so it'll be interesting to see which ones these are, which we'll get into right now. Serpentine, perk 1, tier 21 of the battle pass. Again, what I think is absolutely super cool is that they're actually adding new perks to the battle pass, so that you have to work to unlock these, and obviously they're going to be good enough that they want to put it behind the battle pass. Of course, it's going to be in the free battle pass, so you don't have to buy it, but I think just this idea is actually really, really cool. All right, Serpentine, and sprinting reduces incoming damage. Breaking out into a regular sprint slightly reduces all damage from ballistics and explosives, while tack sprinting can cut damage more than a quarter of its normal value. This is gonna be really, really good for those who are running gun type players. It'll be super helpful when it comes to freaking DOS house and shipment. Next up, Intuition, perk 1, tier 44 of Season 1 Battle Pass. Your vision pulses when enemies are nearby, even through walls. So it's like High Alert. That's interesting that they put it into perk 1, because I think High Alert is in perk 2, right? Let me know down in the comment section. Correct me if I'm wrong. Your vision pulses when enemies are nearby, even through walls. Similar to High Alert in previous games, but with shorter range, Intuition allows you to perceive threats before they round corners or burst through doors. This is done without the need to suppress them like piercing range, making it more passive option for those looking for a most close range engagement. Yeah, look at this. High Alert perk 2, slot 2. Interesting. So you can run Intuition and High Alert, and you're going to be notified whenever anybody's like anywhere near you or looking at you. This one has got me a little skeptical. I don't know how well it's going to work or how useful it'll be. It could be really, really broken, or it could just pretty much be useless. It'll be interesting. We'll have to see how it actually performs in game. But that one's interesting. All right, next up, special incendiary grenades, lethal equipment, tier 39 of the Season 1 Battle Pass. I don't think we need any more incendiary grenades. We already have the thermite and the freaking Molotov, and those are annoying as heck. But this item obscures an area in a white fog and burns those who come close. Sounds like phosphorus, like from Cold War. A handheld and extremely limited version of the firebombing run kill streak. The Incendiary grenade deals a small burst of damage within a large radius at the detonation point, then deals burn damage every second to those who stay within its range. This damage scales the longer someone is within the area and lasts for a longer time than its rivals, the thermite and the Molotov. This one absolutely sounds super annoying, especially in hardcore. It'll be interesting to see if this takes over the Gammon Bomb for the choice of weapon when it comes to, or choice of lethal when it comes to hardcore. This one seems very annoying, and I don't really like the sound of it, but we'll just have to wait and see. Zombies got a lot of updates. I'm not going to go over all the details because I'm not a zombies channel. If you want to do that and go over and read this, I'll leave it linked down in the description below. 'Tis the season for prestige. Season 1 challenges and events. Season 1 launch is the kickoff for the festival fervor celebrations to come, as well as all the pulse pounding free content when the new year arrives. Expect more intel about the festive fervor later this month, and as you prepare for the holidays, remember that season of prestige is upon us. This looks like the same old kind of prestige system that we have, just kind of breathing over it. I don't think anything's different about it. I don't really care for the prestige system that we have right now, but there's the information if you need. At 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, December 7th, so that will be tomorrow, the Verdansk we know will be gone. Operators should prepare to infiltrate the last hours of Verdansk in limited time mode in Warzone. Remember, after 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, December 7th, the Warzone servers will be shut down alongside the Season 1 update. It will be back online at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, December 8th, where Vanguard owners can drop into Caldera and everyone can get back to Rebirth Island for the start of Warzone Pacific. All Warzone servers will be going down. You'll still be able to, so from the sounds of it, you'll still be able to play Vanguard multiplayer, but it looks like all of Warzone, including Rebirth, will be shut down for 12 hours come tomorrow evening, which is pretty crazy. We've never had anything like that, but it makes total sense because we are getting an engine update, and that's going to need the servers to be shut down to upgrade. So big things are happening here in the next few days when it comes to Warzone, when it comes to Vanguard multiplayer. I'm pumped for it all. I cannot wait. If you guys enjoyed today's video, definitely drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe to stay on top of all the news, class updates, everything here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.